Today was day 5 of the iPad research, and today I worked with the pre-K and the K. I started in pre-K this morning working with Ave. She was in the earlier video. She was learning how to use the iPad for the first time from my daughter. And we just did some review to see what she remembered from last week, and she remembered most of what we covered. She remembered the home button and the home screen and the desktops. She knew how to launch some apps. She had a bit of trouble when she went into the video app in terms of finding the library and pausing and playing stuff, but I think that's just more exposure, and she's only 3, so it was to be expected. So I was pleased with that. We worked on it actually in the classroom this time while it was free time for pre-K students, and I didn't say anything to the other students. If they were interested, they came over, and if they were interested in their own thing, they did their own thing. And eventually we did have a crowd, but before that we had one ESL student come over, Isabella, and she was interested right from the start. And so I actually asked Ave if she could teach Isabella about the home button and how to launch the apps and how to return to the home screen. And they did some drawing together, and they used one of the applications that's for letter matching recognition. And actually what was most interesting is if you listen in the video, near the end of the video, you hear the teacher sing a cleanup song, and without saying anything, Isabella reaches over and hits the home button and then tells Ave it's time to clean up. So immediately she understood that the home button ends what you're doing on the iPad and I guess takes it back to a state that's ready for the next user, or at least that's what appeared to have happened. I also worked with kindergarten this morning, and I only worked with the one student that I worked with yesterday. And we reviewed some of the new terms that I introduced to him, even though he had months of experience using it. It was really only in the video app, and thankfully he remembered the home button and he knew what the home screen was, and he remembered the 3 applications that we looked at last day. And really it was just to see what he got out of yesterday. And then for him, actually, instead of having other students work with him, I just gave him, after we played with some of the apps, I just gave him 10 minutes of free time to do what he wanted, and I just kind of stood in the background and observed from a distance to see what it was he was choosing. And actually he chose a single application that was a memory game, and for the 10 minutes, that's all he played. And part of the research will be to see what the students want from an iPad. Are they interested in content like videos, something that's more interactive like games, or ultimately can they actually create their own content? And we haven't looked at any apps, or I haven't looked at any apps yet to see if that's possible. So we'll see what tomorrow brings. Okay, hi Ave.
Hi.
Ave, do you remember using the iPad last week? Did you get a chance to play with the iPad on the weekend? Or did you use it at your house? Yeah, you did? Did you show your mom and dad how to use it?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. So you think you remember how to do stuff on it? Okay, so it's been, let's see, today's Tuesday, and I think we first worked on it on Thursday. So it's been about 5 days since you and I have sat down with the iPad.
B-A-T. Bat.
Ave, can Isabella try this one? This next one?
B. B. G. G. U. B. U. G.
Great one, Isabella.
Now
Ave, can you show Isabella which button is the home button? And let her... Okay, can you go back to the letter game and then let Isabella hit the home button?
maybe you can write something. Can I draw something?
Sure. Everybody can have a little quick turn.
Can I draw something? I draw a idea.
for Ave. Listen, everybody, please clean up. Not
Ave,
you, Ave.
can you just hit
Go on.
this?
Isa, Jake. Come on, Chloe.
It's time to clean up.
No, not for Ave, honey. Come on, Chloe. Come on, Samantha.
You can put it there.
Oh, I need to clean up the kitchen, please.
Clean up, please.
Isabella, Ave's going to show you how to erase this. Ave, can you erase all that? Can you just show her how to erase this? See how it all disappeared? Can you try that, Isabella? Draw something on it quick, yeah? And then Isabella, now you try to erase. Hey, great job. Now, Isabella, can you take it back to the home screen for me?
Dad, what about these blocks?
Perfect. Okay, thanks, girls. I think we're done for today.